Hmm. TNT time. If you're able to notice the stream at all, if it's still there, let me know. Changed one setting in OBS. Having some weird issues at the moment, not sure why. Yeah, not sure why I'm having the issue now instead of yesterday when I was streaming. No, as far as I'm aware, nothing changed. Yeah, let's see. Turn that off and... Let me game fix out. Hopefully it should be solved. Hopefully. Yeah, should be solved now, I would hope. My issue of Minecraft being laggy as hell earlier on, too, should have been resolved. Texas, huh? Yeah, let's see, the cow spawned just fine. Not a fan of this method, though, for the thing with the thing. The pulsing here. Yeah, let's see. Ways to improve this. I need to execute 2 command blocks, potentially a third. Make this a bit more tileable. Alrighty. The biggest thing I will mention about my stream, however, is my internet connection is not the greatest. It is a 1.5 meg down line, and it's about half of that for upload. So the best I can get, it's probably about 420p in terms of like actually getting good pixel quality. That would be a limitation on my internet part rather than my computer part. And there's not much I can do about that. I need to get a part-time job at the very least to get some money to upgrade that. Let's see. If I was to do this, yeah, it's gonna summon the cow. If I was to do that, then let's see, I would need to loop this back down. Well, maybe now is the time to shine with your redstone knowledge, because I'm trying to make a tileable, basically pulsing thing while this is off. I might be able to get away with this. Maybe. No, it didn't work. See, I would need that to happen. And for that to happen, see, that gets power there. That to happen. Might be able to get with. No, won't be able to do that. Yeah, my FPS isn't the issue. It's definitely the internet speed that's quality breaking at the moment. Wait, what? Oh, I must have been up top there. It took a moment to tweet out that the stream should be back to normal. Or, well, normal enough, I guess. So you could put that there. That would give me a signal here. That I could bring down like that. It should work, right? No, it's not going to work. What I need, TNT, is essentially a pulsing thing that would essentially run these commands over and over again. And I want to turn it off somehow once this comparator gets a signal. Like, essentially, this is going to be running so many times up until that comparator gets a signal, and then it turns it off. On the repeater, I don't think that's going to matter, actually. Yeah, it's not going to matter. Might be able to run through a couple times, but that's about it. Yeah, that's not going to work as I would want it to. Essentially, I'm trying to make a clock here that can be turned on and off, that's self-stabilized. And I'm trying to make it vertical just so it can be tiled along this this clock shape here that I'm using with the command blocks. Though this would actually be shifted over a few more blocks over, but that's where it is for the time being. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty much making a clock, trying to make it vertical, with the ability to turn it on and off. You can get a clock this way. That would work. I'd actually be able to modify the timer on that using the repeaters down there. The question, though, is this stable? Will this ever eventually burn out, or... let's see, if I put a signal here, would I be able to turn it off and then turn it back on without issues? Seems to be the case. Yeah, I understand the basics of a redstone clock. That's why I came up with this actually pretty quickly. This is actually old school redstone. Like, this is original redstone clock right here. See, would I be able to modify this at all? Like, for example, that? No, because it doesn't have a delay necessary. Could do that. That'd be a bit more stable, a bit slower. Yeah, that would burn it out. If I do 2 ticks on the left side. And replace that torch. Does this burn out? No? Okay, but then if I gave that torch a constant signal, that would stay on, and then that would not reset itself. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to need 3 torches minimum. So that works. Where would I be able to put the command blocks in if I was to do this? Let's see, that's a summon one. Can I place? Yes, I can. And does it? Alright, that works. So if I change that up to using this, I think I'm going to have to go down a few more blocks then. It's fine. Alternatively, I push this up a couple blocks as well. So I have a torch here. That there. It's actually not doing anything. This here. That there, and that. Yeah, I could do a redstone clock like that, TNT, but the whole point of this design was for it to be vertical, so I could hopefully literally copy this just a couple blocks over and be fine without anything conflicting. Preferably, though, I would have preferred a design that would actually be able to be stacked horizontally next to each other without interfering at all, but I don't think that's possible. There might be a way, actually, using torches and repeaters. Actually, let's do some more testing with this. Let's see if I can. Let's see if a vertical tower is possible. A clock that does not interfere when it's tiled at all. That's the goal. That works, but then the redstone would interfere if I put one next to it. Would that work? I don't think that works. That does not. Let's see, and that doesn't work. Right, that's not going to work at all. And that burns out. Let's see if I can get that to work. Let's see. Is there a way I can go down with redstone torches? Power source to each repeater or continue power source. Yeah, something like that. There might be another way to do this. I'm trying to think of an alternative means besides using basic redstone components for this. First off, if I was to move this over to here, that to here, go ahead and clear my inventory, break these. Can go ahead and grab these again. I think it's a redstone one. It is. Go over to here. Need to go over one more block. Oops, I lost my spawning command blocks. Those are in here still, hopefully. Hoping I didn't place that down. Yeah, it's going to cause a bunch of entities to spawn. Thank God I just stopped that. How many cows spawned? 204. 204 cows spawned from that. And now they're all dead. And that, yeah, it's going to cause a bit of lag. Even for me. Yeah, that works. And I can also extend this up one block. I think my issue with this, though, I think my issue with that would be the fact that it would be constantly running, and I wouldn't want it to be constantly running. First off, let me get that set up to where it goes up one block. Get in there. Should have known better about that. Yeah. Yeah. Sure do. Please tell me I broke the command block. I did. Of course, you know, a couple thousand entities being generated. It's not exactly a good thing for that. Let me go ahead and set their count to 10. So that gets toggled once, and then... Alright, that should lock that up. Alright, that ain't gonna happen again. Yeah, but, you know, a couple thousand entities spawning, it's not the best. Yeah, this is essentially a command block timer, by the way. This one sets that area to redstone blocks, and this one sets it to air. This keeps going back and forth repeatedly, very, very fast. Like, I can't see the air block quick enough when I break that redstone block at all. And I can actually toggle that on and off per cycle that I want, instead of having it continuously on by putting a redstone block next to the command block. So if I took a general ordinary command block, put it at the end of this, figured out the coordinates, I need to go back to, which I believe that is 15 in length. Yes, it is. So 15 in the negative z direction, and then 1, 2, 2 in the positive z. Uh, 15 in the negative z, and 2 in the negative x direction. From there, it is going to be 1 up. Wait, not 1 up, 2 ups. 2 ups in the y. I'm going to set that to redstone block. Replace. What was that? Data value. Right. 0 replace. Yeah, I need to go back one more. Forgot the command was actually being accounted for in that. See, down, up, left, right, I believe. So if I take that and actually move this over here, because that's only going to execute it once, and then move this. Move to adjust that. So that's where that block is. So I need to go over one more in the X direction. Then that's the same, only I'm going to be setting that to air. Oh, I guess when have a time sticky piston, have it be pushed in between them. Pulled, have it set at 1 tick so not many spawn. It's kind of like a clock when you turn it on, it pushes it, then pulls it and flick a lever to cut it off. A lot of this redstone is meant to be automated, so anything using levers, buttons, pressure plates, anything like that should be avoided. I could use a hopper clock to better adjust a check on this, and I might actually do that. Let's see, hopper comparator, redstone, And some items. And sandstone. Oh, and the pistons. Forget about the pistons. And I also need a redstone block. So you need a comparator there, block there, redstone here, that's not going to interfere, thankfully. See, up a few blocks there, block there, and then the comparator is going to be here. Alrighty, and that's more or less a... That would be a slower clock. It would prevent them from just spamming everywhere. Let's see what happens if I set their count to 0. I believe there would be one issue with this. Scribble players set count 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should stop, gets triggered one more time. I can go ahead and actually change the test 4 for a 9 instead. Reset their count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What was that doing for chunk updates? It's actually causing quite a few chunk updates. And if I disabled that... Oh, right, that's actually just going to keep going back and forth because they're both sticky pistons. That seems to actually not seem to bother chunk updates too much. One thing about the command block clocks, are they don't cause chunk updates drastically. And actually, why are there so many chunk updates? They're not really moving. Should be 0 chunk updates. Time doesn't even move. Why are there chunk updates? Well, that's what it's about redstone is. And that was an improperly formed sentence. 2:10 a.m. Can't form sentences. Good to know. Yeah. Anyway, that's what redstone's about, though. Like, there's quite a few ways to do certain things. Oh, this here would actually be causing some chunk updates. Yeah, because that's a bunch of lighting updating. Get rid of that too. Let's see. That could actually be removed. Trying to figure out if I actually want this to happen this way. Let's see, I'm pushing up to 42 to 46 chunk updates. And while chunk updates themselves don't cause FPS loss, it is additional processing time, so it would impact the performance if there's enough chunk updates that has to happen. Along with the freaking debug window, trying to look at the redstone block. Yeah, my FPS is being hit actually just by looking at this. And that was probably not the best way to look. I got a bunch of stuff over there. So what happens if I disable this then? Disable it. Chunk updates still seem a bit high, but FPS is back up a bit. And that's still running. Okay. Let me try something with the command blocks, see what the end result is. Let's see, 15, 1, 2, 3. Go to 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up 2. Oh, wait, no, that was only supposed to be 3. Subblock negative. Oh. So that's what that looks like. It's on a delay of 15 for this clock method here. We don't get seizures, by the way. It's a bit flashy. Yeah, that's gonna constantly blink. And then these command blocks only happen after this has gone through its testing cycles. So this is forced to test first, and then afterwards it is forced to go through the command blocks and set them off. Is what I'm trying to go for here. At least that was my original intention. That's going to be annoying. One of those. Yeah, let me see how that looks then. Yeah, because that spawns them in a bit faster. I don't have a problem with them spawning in slow. Hello, Nat. How are you today? Yeah, that spawns them pretty nicely. Hmm. Yeah, I think I would go with this method then. I would also move these back over here. I would actually have to move that one away, wouldn't I? Yeah, because the converter would get in the way otherwise. And that also means I'm going to have to move these one apart since the command blocks themselves. Presently, Nat, I am working on the mob spawning initializations. And yeah, I would have to move... Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't be spamming. Did the cow count really end at 69? Really? Of all the numbers they could have ended at. Yeah, let me go ahead and lock that up for now. I do actually want to change that very own scoreboard player name from cow count to cow because that makes a lot more sense to me if you ask me. So one for cows, one for sheep. Villager. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Scoreboard players test. Cow counts 9 to 1,000. That actually doesn't have to be that way. I guess I could go up to 100. 100 seems fine for a reasonable range. Probably optimize that a bit better, but blah. Then copy that and that. And this first one is for a cow. I need to change that over to sheep. Shep. Change it over to Shep. Change it over to sheep. Oh. Yeah, I guess 42 would have been a little bit more appropriate. Especially considering I killed them afterwards. Alright, that spawns 10 sheep and 10 cows. I killed them all off. That really is flashy. Off. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of that. And I have 13 entities, was it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13. 3, 6. I would have to extend that out quite a bit further. Takes what, 2 blocks per test? Alright, so I get 7. That would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then I would want a couple spaces for these command blocks over here. One here, and one there. And those relative coordinates would have to be changed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I would have to extend that 14 more blocks. Right? So bad. That is way too far. Dial that back a bit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I gotta bring that back to 11 more. I don't know what number I got in my head for that, but 11? 29? 29 is the correct number? Yeah, 29 is the correct number. Yeah, that should be even worse. Yeah, that's actually a lot worse. And off. Oh, that's for those blocks there. So if I went out that many more blocks, I'm gonna have to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 more blocks. So I don't know how I got like 52, not 52 or something. What's that tip? 29. 29. Really? That would actually explain why Seth Blaine uses stone instead of air. Actually, you know what? That makes sense, because if it gets filled with air, that means it has to do lighting calculations for that block itself and the blocks around it. Yeah. Yeah, whereas if it's getting replaced with another block, it would still have to do updates for nearby, but it itself would not be additional lighting updates. Did I not do that one? I did. Just these are too fast, I can't see the stone. Okay. But these I can. This one I can. I already put it in the rest of the comparators. Actually, why am I doing this by hand? I have MC Edit. What is wrong with me? I have MC Edit. I don't know what's wrong with me. While I'm in game though, let me add the rest of the player names, quote unquote, to that list. Horse. Magma. Endermite. Silverfish. Rabbit. Let's see, what else am I missing? Chicken. Yeah, I am. At least for the time being. Besides, the way I figure it is, if I wanted to add more mobs, I would already have the command blocks there. Like, if I wanted to remove one of these in favor of another one, I could. Since I would just have to use MCEdit to replace all the commands blocks in this area, or wherever the command blocks may end up being, and yeah, do a filter on them for the text of whatever mob I'm taking out and putting in. I would be able to just do it that way instead of having to literally set this entire thing up again, change that value for the clocks, for the spawning, and then all these and these. These aren't as bad. And those aren't running. Right, forget about that. Let's see, what else am I missing? Let's see, Endermite's on there. Silverfish is on there. Chicken. Magma. Rabbit, Ocelot. Pig. Slime 1. Villager, sheep, cow, horse, slime 3. Oh, they're all on there. Ready. I need to get MCEdit open. And switch it on over to it. Yeah, I know it's taking too long to encode. MCEdit's not even open. Open up the world. Oh, what do you know? You can't actually see the select Minecraft level window. I was wondering if you guys would be able to or not. Alrighty. Select the world. But yeah, I can go ahead and clone this one down the line here. I believe that's up to the one I need. It is. Yeah, I would have to add another capture to OBS just for those windows, and it's not worth the effort to me. Alright, so that one's got, what was it, cheap? I believe that one's sheep. Yeah, scoreboard players test sheep, yep. And I have a notepad entry of all the ones, of all the entities. Let's see, so I've done the sheep and the cow. I guess for the next one I could make it, I can make it really anything. Filter, find and replace. So I need to find sheep and replace it with, let's do magma. Why not? Look at that. Shift over a couple. Sheep. Replace it with, chicken. So I got those 4 done. I thought occurs. Let's see. Add 1 to the chicken counts. I think the issue is going to be from this command, if I could see all of the text. Am I not selecting these commands, or is that just one I haven't done? Summon sheep. Summon cow. Summon sheep. The find and replace must be case sensitive. That's good to know. Yeah, because this one's supposed to be magma. And that does not say anything about magma in it. Again, if the information wasn't so large, it'd be a bit easier to see. Let's see, what does that mean then? So I did those 4. I guess I can modify that 1 command block each in-game with the proper entity name. That shouldn't be a problem for me. At least I wouldn't have to do all of these. So I've done sheep, cow, rabbit. No, not rabbit. I haven't done rabbit. Magma cube and chicken. Let's do pig next, I guess. Pig. Ocelot. Rabbit. Slime 1. I can't believe I haven't done villager yet. Doing it now. Horse. Slime 3. And then silverfish and endermite. Alrighty, that should be it then. I could also replace the summon blocks as well, but I think there'll be more time than necessary. So let's go ahead and switch back over to Minecraft. And I can go ahead and close MC Edit for the time being. Now, another thing I need to do is actually expand this as well. Another 15 blocks, was it? I think the total was supposed to be 29. Yeah, it's 29. Alrighty. Worked. I'll spawn sheep, of course, because spawner blocks were set to sheep. So that's a sheep. I'm sorry, that was a cow. This is a sheep. And this was... What was that? That was Magma Cube. Or Lava Slime, as it's known. Which is weird. Then chicken. Then pig. Gotta go back to the chicken. So I just realized the letter was off. Ocelot. Rabbits. Slime 1. Slime size 1. Villagers. Horse. Still hate the fact that they're called Entity Horse. But I guess there's not much I can do about that. Size 3 slime, silverfish. And finally, Endermite. Did it freeze, or it did? Okay. Oh, you can still hear me, but you can't see me? Let's see, did that fix it? Doesn't look like it. Alright, did that fix it? Even OBS was showing that was still the same image over and over again. Whereas now, after I re-added the source for whatever reason, seems to be working. What do you mean it worked the first time? I didn't realize that it would freeze up going from MC Edit to Minecraft again. Especially considering I didn't actually close out Minecraft. I should have been able to still have the handle on the window. Wonder if that was a scene change issue or what. Makes me wonder. When it said OBS issues, yeah, that was actually a scene change at that point. Yeah, I had swapped scenes and then swapped back to it. I guess that just fixed it. Might have been a weird issue when I swapped from MC Edit to Minecraft again. MOBA is... what was MOBA stand for again? Multiplayer Online Battle Arena, I believe that's what... Yeah, that's what MOBA stands for. Anyway, yeah, MOBA games are like League of Legends, Dota 2, Heroes of Newerth, and I think there's a few others out there. Essentially the whole MOBA debate is which one's better, which one's worse, blah blah blah, stuff like that. I've honestly heard that so many times. That wasn't even part of streaming. I've just heard it so many times. It got to the point where it's a rule for me anywhere I go. We don't talk about MOBAs. Anyway, I need to reset the counts. Oh hey, that worked. I did not think that would work. I think that added a bunch of player names to it. Yeah, because I see Horse, Endermite. Yeah, I see the uppercase versions in there. For this stream, there really can't be any spoilers. I mean, it's Redstone. The only gameplay content I'm really talking about for number 3 is, like, say I'm playing Watch Dogs or something, and you know what's going to happen to me in about the next 30 minutes or within the next mission or two. That's the kind of content I would not want to know. Redstone commands, help like that, whatever, so be it. I'm okay with that. I guess if all the players are in that list, I'm okay with that for the time being. Because that's going to add up all the way back up to 10. And then, yeah, those are all 10 now. All the mobs have spawned, I believe. Oh, by the way, the Gnat, you might know a way to fix this. I'm trying to prevent the ocelots from attacking the chickens. I can make the chickens invulnerable, but then the fishing rod doesn't work on them. I can also disable the AI of the ocelots, but then they don't move or obey physics or anything of the sort. Yeah, let me summon a ocelot relative to me that disables AI. And that's what a mob looks like with a disabled AI. Does absolutely nothing. Doesn't even get affected by gravity. It is the biggest magical ocelot ever. And it's just not an ocelot. I can do it with anything. Villager, float. I command it. I could? Yeah, I could. Yeah, the modifier. Well, actually, you know what? That doesn't 100% fix my issue. Because their AI would still say to attack them. The way I'm avoiding them taking damage now is, if you didn't happen to notice through my spawn block here, I'm giving them 2 effects here. One is ID 11, the other one is ID 11, and what's the other one? Oh, apparently I'm giving them ID 11 twice. That's a mistake. Yeah, that's actually originally what I was going to give them. I was going to give all summoned entities Regen 3 and Resistance 5. And that was my original intention. You know, it's one thing I didn't test yet, whether or not the tamed cat attacks an ocelot. Let's go ahead and test that right now. What's the tag for that? MBT, what's the tag for the ocelot? Cat type. The ID of the skin of the ocelot has 0 is wild ocelot, 1 tuxedo, 2 tabby, and 3 Siamese. Does not determine ocelot's behavior. So if it has an owner, what is the owner tag? Is it a string? Let's go with the owner name. So say it, I own it. And I'm gonna have to use the UUID, aren't I? Yeah, I don't know my UUID. The other problem I had with making them standing or sitting or anything like that is I want them to move. I want them to be able to sporadically move around. That's about it. That's all I can think of. Here's a question. Does this work at P? That did not become my cat, did it? It did not. Good to know. Oh, right, that works. I forgot about the whole hover over name and chat thing. I believe it's that was the property name or the MBT tag name. Oh yeah. So that, and then it needs this bit of information. I'm just seeing if I can control it, like if it's actually set to a player. What does it do? Alright, so it does behave to me. Now if I summon a chicken, since I own it, does it attack? It does not seem to attack it. At least it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, it's right there next to it. It hasn't attacked it. Chicken doesn't even care about it either. Does that mean it can be owned to anyone? Like, say I put the owner UUID to be Bob? Does it still attack it? How do I make one not sitting? Sitting. Apparently that's a tag name. Sitting, not no. Wait, what? Why are you sitting? Y'all are annoying me. Still interesting to know. Yeah, it does make sense. But yeah, it's still interesting to know that tamed ocelots don't attack. My question is now, why is the ocelot ignoring the sitting tag thing? Tag thing. See, additional fields for mobs that can be tamed by players. Owner, UUID, sitting. 1 or 0. True or false. True if the mob is sitting. I'm setting it to 0, so they should not be sitting. Do they sit automatically if the owner's not online? It's not enough entity data. Needs more entity data. Need all the entity data. So you can what the hell? um well, that is becoming annoying, so I'm gonna make that stop. Where did you go, sitting ocelot moving cat? That is weird. That is definitely weird. This might not be intended behavior, but wow. Nat, what was that about sitting cats walking or standing wait. What was that you said about that? Well, regardless, apparently that's a thing, and so is floating mobs. By disabling their AI, it's weird. I just don't know. So if I set it to sitting, and owner of Bob, then if I told it not to be sitting and still be an owner of Bob, it being summoned still sits. That's the thing that's... Well, it might be a thing, but they might still attack chickens in that state. Actually, speaking of, I don't see the chicken that I had summoned. Though, oh, I see it. I killed the chicken. Summon the chicken. Summon the chicken. More chickens. It's raining chickens. Oh, yep. It attacked the chicken. Though, to be honest, that's still pretty hilarious. Why is this even a thing? Now, could it be due to an invalid UUID? Like, it recognizes that it's not actually a valid UUID? Meaning, if I set this to... that, which should technically be a properly formatted UUID. Try sitting Zerby entity data on a clock. This is still running, right? Yeah. That worked. That worked with that UUID. And if I try with Bob, I don't know why I picked Bob, by the way. I probably should have like picked Dinnerbone or Jab or Notch or someone actually related to the game besides Bob. So they actually stand up, but are they actually going to move anywhere? Well, the thing is, if I can't figure this out at all, Nat, I would actually just probably remove Ocelots because if the solution is more difficult than the means for the end, it's not worth doing, in my opinion. Unless that is the intended behavior you wanted to happen. But yeah, they're sitting up. Or standing up, rather. Not sitting up. But they are sitting up as well. Entity data. Entity type. Ocelot. Motion. Let's give them a upward motion, and they will never be seen again. Come here, Ocelots. Mysterious floating cats. Yeah. I think I'll just have to remove Ocelots. I don't think they really have a purpose. Did they just survive that fall? Both have 10 health still. Wow. Yeah, and as soon as that entity clock was off, they immediately sat back down. So it seems like the UUID, if the owner is not online... Oh, they don't? I thought chickens were the only one that don't take full damage. That's good to know. Yeah. They immediately sat back down. So I'm wondering if the owner's not online, if it just, well, defaults them to sit. Well, that's a little bit upsetting, but I mean, there's not much I can do about that. Let's see, that's slime, that's horse, villager, slime, rabbit, ocelot. There it is. So instead of perhaps removing that completely, I'll just turn off those 2 command blocks permanently, along with the check, since they'll always be powered. That also means the Ocelot's one over here would have to be disabled, since that isn't needed either. Did I really put the first 3 in one line down and put the rest of them at the top? Is that really what just happened? It is. Let's see, Ocelot. It's here and here, so I can do that and lock those. And for here, I have no idea where they are, because I did not actually mark them off. Actually, did I even finish this? I don't think I did. Let's see, sheep, pig, rabbit, chicken, endermite, sheep. Yeah, they went back to sheep. And that's still villager, and okay. I didn't finish off the scores for the mobs. That was the other thing I had finished before you showed up, Nat. Or, well, worked on rather, not finished, I guess. Oh, I did do for the totals, though. I didn't do for the, Wait. What? Let's see. Slime 1 is on this side, huh? Scoreboard, objective, set display, sidebar, mob scores. Alright, those are still set. Int. I'm gonna go ahead and re-enable those. Do I still have mobs in here? I do not. Oh, it's because those aren't running. Alright, they are back to zeros. Good. Gonna summon a chicken, a cow, a pig. I'm apparently going to summon them inside the blocks. Rabbit. Entity horse. Lava slime. Endermite. Actually, I need to do one thing with the Endermite spawning that I have not yet done. That is the persistence required. Persistence required. There we go. Persistence required 1. Yeah, otherwise it'll despawn in 2 minutes, I believe, is what it is. Summon the silverfish. Summon sheep. And the villager and a slime size 1 and 3. Alrighty, so it's counting up the totals. So I'm missing horse, magma, ocelot, and slime 1 and slime 3. Let me get some signs, however, so I can mark these off. This is cow and sheep. Cow, sheep. Actually, I'm going to switch those around. Sheep, cow. Sheep, cow. Pig, villager. Rabbit, ocelot. Chicken, magma. Wait. Do I have a magma cube in there? Oh, I do not. Let's see, did it actually count it? Yes. That particular magma cube is pretty big and is able to jump out of the pit. So I'm going to spawn in a smaller one. And this is the Endermite and Silverfish. Alright, so the ones that are 0 are the ones I'm missing. I believe. I don't see Ocelot in here. Oh, I do. But there's no Ocelot spawned. Okay. Right, because I'm removing them. Note to self, removing the Ocelots. Let's see, if that's the case, I might replace that with Slime 1. Actually, I might replace it with the horse. I think we'll do that with the horse. Yeah, I'm going to replace the Ocelot one here with horse. There's one of the two, and the other one is going to be on that side. Alright, those are in. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. And that was rabbit and horse. Let's see. From here, sheep, cow, pig, villager, rabbit, horse, chicken, magma, endermite, silverfish. And then you got the slime 1 and slime 2. Sorry, not slime 2, slime 3. Team 1, slime 1. That is not how you format that command. Well, actually, I guess that is how you format the command, just not how I intended it. Slime 1. Slime 1. And then the top ones need to be slime... Actually, they should have been slime 1, but... I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, so they should have all been accounted for except for the Ocelot, which I'm removing from the list. Oh, I don't want that. I want 6. Die, damn it. You're not supposed to be out of the pen. Get back in the pen. Alright. So it is adding up. Did I have a final block here for displaying that as scoreboard, objective, set display, sidebar, team scores? No, because team 1 should be at 92, and that's not being set. Scoreboard, players, can't remember the rest of the command. Operation target name, team 1, target objective, team scores, operation equals selector, team 1, objective, mob, scores, int. I believe that's what I want. Yep, there we go. That updates the final score for player, not player, team 1. Can I get away with that placing it here? What here? No, that does not work. I think it's left then right. Here? Yeah, it looks like I'm able to get away with it from there. The only spot I'm not able to use it at is there. Good to know. I'm also able to use it there. But I'm going to be a little more compact and mark this as well. Team 1 out. Alrighty. I think that works. I think I'm going to take a quick break. 5 minutes or so. Use the restroom and want to go for a smoke. So yeah, I'll be back shortly. Probably a speaker sound somewhere. Where are you getting speaker sound, OBS? I have nothing running besides the game. Weird. Yeah, I shall be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. We're going to continue on some more with the mini game idea. It'll take me a bit longer than 2 streams to get this done, however. So I've gotten that portion done. What I want to do now is actually kind of work on the playing field is what I want to work on next. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I want to work on the playing field next. So let's go ahead and actually let's switch this back over to. I think this will be easier if I went over to the MC Edit, the map editor. I don't remember the name. Let's make a new world really quick. Called. Let's see what I want to name this game. I could always change this later on, but I think for the working title, I guess it'll be Animal Fishing. Default can be creative. Structures off. Super flat. Cheats can be on, I guess. Yeah, I guess the preset of that would work. The world. Alrighty. Got the world made. We'll load up MC Edit. And now let me switch over to MC Edit with OBS. There we go. So we're going to open up that world. Alrighty, here's that world. Let me go ahead and take this area, do chunk control. Actually, just select all the chunks I've generated. Why are there chunks way out here generating? Does that make any sense to me? Let me go ahead and delete those chunks. Deselect those chunks. Reselect those because apparently those got missed. Delete those again. And let me make a large enough area. Actually, go ahead and deselect that. See, I want 32 in that direction to be 64 by 64 chunks. Create. Doesn't matter. But the server version because I'm going for flatland. Height of 0. No grass. Already got the chunks made. Go ahead and save. This might take a few moments to save. Alright, now I need to open up the other world and extract the game, more or less, from this world. Let's see, I want from here to here. Let's go down a few blocks and then up. There should be good. Export this. Yeah, that's a fine name for that, I guess. Temporary export. Open up the other world again, so I can import that. And let's go ahead and put that in here somewhere. There seems good. Copier, water bombs, not important. Alrighty, save this. And before I finish this off, let me go ahead and move the player spawn there, and let me go ahead and move me to there. Alright, I should be able to open up the world and be in the correct area now. Yep. Alrighty. In the world. Make sure everything is still working in here. Should be. The scoreboard objectives would not be here in this world. That is one thing I have yet to do. And I would have to update these. There we go. Alrighty, they've all been stoned. Killed those off. And, let's see. Oh. Kill off some more of the entities. Including those which did not die on me for some reason. My FPS is, not doing well in this world. Oh, right. New world, new achievements to be earned, even though I'm creative. Ah, it's the leaves, right. So, what I'm thinking for this is... Let's see, what kind of arena type do I want? Since I'm avoiding... Well, since I'm using silverfish, I'm going to be avoiding stone bricks, cobblestone, and... what else would I be avoiding? I'd be avoiding a lot of things, actually. Well, anything that can have a monster egg be associated with it. Which, yeah, is a stone, bricks, cobblestone, and stone. Okay. So, I'm going to avoid those in this build. Could use some granite. Maybe andesite. What else could I use? Glowstone? Could use some glowstone. Or I could use redstone lamps. I would like those better. And what would I want to do for design? First things first. That is positive X, positive Z. Fill up below me. Positive X, positive Z. 52. With the andesite. Yeah, that's fine. I would also want to copy and paste this here once I get one side done. Let's see, for the design in this, however, do I want leaves involved in this at all? I could. Actually, what I think I'm going to do for this first bit, for this first arena, I'm actually going to do a team per side. So this is team 1. They're going to be a certain color. And let's see, what color would they be? Team red? Yeah. Team 2 would probably be blue. Team 3 green, maybe? Maybe. And let's see, I would do this first area up here with glass. What is this? Minecraft stained glass. This platform is how wide? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 wide. One deep. And 52 long. Stained glass. And what is the additional tag on that? 14? There's that. And then from this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 down. And this is called stained hardened clay. 14. I need to go down one more lock. Alrighty, so that's going to be the backboard to that. Let's see, and over here is fine as well, I believe. Wait a minute. I went out 2 blocks too far on this side, in positive X direction. There we go. Then for this chamber here, it's going to be red on the edges down below. See, did I go in one? Like, am I actually at? I'm actually outside the fence edge there. Let's go ahead and fill this back in with sandstone. So yeah, let's go up with this. To here, maybe? Yeah, because this is going to be the corner between the 2 different pads. No, I think I actually went one over. I did. Whereas this is actually on the fence. And am I still on the fence over here? I am. Good. Let's see, the block didn't update where exactly? Here? Weird. I know there's still some rendering issues with the snapshots. It's been unfortunate, but not much I can do about it. Just gotta wait for Mojang. Wow, Mojang to release an update. When I said Mojang, something screwed with me. I hit T, not escape. Alright, and this side is not identical. Do I want glass on that side? I do not. So here's the walls and backboard of one team. That's positive Z and positive X. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Stained hardened clay, I believe it was, and then 14. 153 blocks filled. What does it mean by that? How's this 153? Should have been 50 by 3. According to that, it's 51 by 3. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm a little confused about that. Anyway, for the inside here, I think for the time being, I will make a design using glass with the andesite underneath. Just at least for a temporary kind of design. A preliminary design, if you will. And I will use black for the edges. And let's see, this goes up 5 blocks now. It's more than plenty. What I'm essentially marking off is like a court side, if you will. So like this is like mobs in this area is in the red court. I might actually got a few more blocks though. 1, 2, 2 more, 7, 8. Eight may be better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go out 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's actually another thing I can introduce in this since I'm running the latest snapshot. Is beacons. Since they can change their colors now associated with colored glass, I could actually make this show up where yeah, I could actually, yeah, I could have beacon beams coming out to indicate that this is a colored team's side. Yeah, that wouldn't be a problem. What is this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20... Well, actually, wait. I could do the math. That's 15. Not 15. 50... minus 16? 50 minus 16? Yeah, that makes sense, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's 10 on both sides. So that's 20, so this is only 30 blocks in between. Okay. Positive X, positive Z. Yeah, that should have filled that up. My X was actually off by 1, but so be it. Now from here, I can just do this and change that over to 15. And there we go. We have the court of red. The red court. Then on the opposite side would be blue. On that side, then green and yellow. I guess. Yeah, that seems good to me. Yeah, that seems good. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the row of black is actually off. Thought something seemed odd. That's why I did the double here. Stone 6. Alright, there we go. Now that's red squirt. That looks right. I know there's a clone command. Can I do a rotation? Rotate. Nope. Clone. That's not what I want. There's not a copy command either. Just wondering if there's an in-game way to take what I have already now and just copy it to the other sides. Does not seem to be a way to do that. Alright, that's fine. Guess that's something I'll have to do in MC Edit. But I think, for the time being, I think I'm going to end the stream now. I got some things I need to think about for the design. Obviously, I don't want it all red for like the red the red team side. I want to actually have some detail to it and like actually look like the maps was the design of the area was put thought into. The other reason I'm using glass, by the way, at the top here is because you are able to see down below and see how many you have on the fly without having to worry about it. And does that actually show without anything underneath? No beam. Alright. But if I was to do a 3x3 down here, I think this is the last thing I'm going to do before ending the stream, just to show it off. Let's see, just whatever. You know what? We'll just use iron. If the iron gets exposed, it wouldn't look too bad. Yeah, I like how that looks. It's a strong visual indication of what side is red. On top of, well, all the red blocks. Yeah, it's actually something I need to think about. Alright guys, thanks for watching the stream, and I'll see you guys next time. I might be streaming again today, later today. August 13th, later today. At around the same time as I started this stream. Depends how my voice is. If you don't follow me on Twitter, there is a link to it down in the channel description below. Is that channel description? Stream description, I guess, better put it. To it, just follow me there. You'll probably get a notification if I'm going to stream or not. Otherwise, I will see you guys either on YouTube, Twitter, here again, or something other. Take it easy, guys.